So hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Vicky Bree. And I'm really excited for what we're gonna talk about today. On Facebook and stuff, I always get like products that are suggested to me. And recently I got this foundation, or this product suggestion for a foundation that was like a one shade fits all, which seems a little sketchy to me. And so I bought it. And because I don't believe that it's really gonna happen. But basically this is a color changing foundation. It's all day flawless. It says lit from within complexion, perfectly flawless finish. And it's got SPF 15, which is really nice for summer. I just took it out of the box. This is what it looks like. It literally, I'm hoping this isn't, like if this is the color of the product, this stuff is white, y'all. Sorry, this stuff is whiter than white. So here we go. We're gonna squeeze some on my hand. We're gonna see what happens. So there's nothing on my hand right now. Okay, so it's like not, you know, that first squeeze is always like kind of difficult because you gotta pump the air. I don't know. Oh my god. It's like white, okay? So we're gonna rub that in and see what happens. So far, this just looks like sunscreen. This literally is just sunscreen. I can't tell if it's changing colors or not. Oh, I think it actually might. I can't tell if it's changing color or if it's just getting thinner, so it's like looking more beige. I will say that it honestly smells like sunscreen, and it's really pale like sunscreen, and it's making my hand look ashy like sunscreen. I'm just gonna try it on my hand for now. I will do it on my face in a second, but I'm scared. So that's what my hand looked like before, and that's what it looks like now. So we're gonna wait maybe like a few minutes and see if that changes. Like I literally just rubbed it in. So yeah, we're gonna take a minute to see what happens. So it's probably been like half an hour that this has been on my hand. And I will say, like, it basically is sunscreen. It's basically sunscreen, but you can kind of see the difference between this hand doesn't have the stuff on and this one does. It just looks kind of ashy, but it might work. It might work. I don't think it's gonna work. It's working better than I thought it would. Like, I don't know. It just looks a little purpley on me. If you have a lighter complexion, this would probably work for you. If you got a little melanin in you, I don't know. So we're gonna put it on my face now and see what happens. Okay, so I just washed my face because I wanted to have like a very clean, like blank slate before I tried this foundation on my face. I do have my foundation brush. It's probably got a little bit of my typical foundation in it. I did wipe it out on a towel real quick before this though, but I can still smell my foundation. So it's probably in there a little bit, like not too much pigment, but my goal is to do most of this with my finger just because I do feel like there's a little more control in that. And so here we go. I'm actually very scared. So again, there it is. It's white as white can be. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna do some there and do some down here. And I really should do some on my forehead too, but my forehead is like darker than the rest of my skin and I'm very scared. So yeah, here we go. We're just gonna rub it in now. It genuinely just smells like a sunscreen. Oh, this is it just smells like sunscreen. Like I genuinely just think this might be sunscreen, and they're just passing it off like as a BB cream that like kind of blends into your skin. I may leave the rest of this side kind of uncovered just so you can kind of see the difference. Let me just wipe this over here so I can do like an actual even half kind of thing. Oh my goodness. I'm tempted to like, I don't even want to put like powder on this or anything. Oh my gosh. Interesting. I think I'm gonna squeeze a little bit more out. It's not as bad as I would think it would be. I think that's a fair thing to say. I always put foundation on my eye just because I normally do eyeshadows and things. Just so you can kind of see close up what's going on with this. This is also better lighting than what I usually do my makeup in. Always get into the hairline, ladies. Coverage wise, I don't feel like this is covering anything. It's just changing my complexion. That being said, I don't feel like it's as gross looking as I wanted it to be. Certainly not great, but I just, you know, if I'm gonna do a foundation, like, this isn't covering anything of mine really. It's just kind of a layer. I will say though, I typically don't buy foundation for coverage because I don't really have any discoloration to cover. If anything that I'm trying to cover, it's typically just acne. So we're gonna do the rest of Miss Face, but we're gonna do it with my brush and see if maybe there's a little pigment to help this. It also may just go quicker. I can't tell if this is better or worse yet, or literally just the same. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. I don't hate it. Do you hear me? I will say though, like, this is not a foundation I feel like I would ever use in a real life situation. Mainly just because I don't feel like it's really doing anything for me. I will say I think I like the brush application better than the finger. And that's kind of how I feel in general about all foundations, but I was skeptical and I still kind of am. Or am I? Oh my goodness, y'all. Y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's actually remarkable. Okay, I'm like actually in disbelief right now because I feel like my hand looks a lot worse. So all in all, on a scale of 1 to 10, I will give this perhaps maybe a 5.4. And here's why. It definitely takes some time to oxidize. And I will say yesterday when I had it on my hand, I left it on all day. And I don't know if just by the end of the night, it seemed to be my skin, maybe because it just, you know, like had basically rubbed off just from me doing things, or if it genuinely had changed into my actual hand color. I feel like I could walk out in public and not be horrified. I genuinely totally think this is catered to people with lighter complexions, and I can almost guarantee that if you have a paler complexion, if you're an ivory kind of beige gal, this will probably work out just fine for you. And I think that's kind of convenient and kind of cool because it is summer, and I know a lot of people, you know, you get tan in the summer and it's kind of annoying to have to buy a color just for the summer months. This was, I think, like $8 and some change, like $8.79 on Amazon. I got it in 2 days. I honestly thought I was gonna return it. Yesterday, I literally was like, this is garbage. Today, this might be a good summer foundation, you guys. Like, I'm very surprised. Would I recommend this? No, there are definitely better products. This is not changing my life, but it's a cool technology and a very cool concept. And if you want to try something new, try it. It's a little sticky for my liking. I don't really feel like there's a bunch of coverage going on, but I will say the box does advertise, they advertise, you know, created for the latest high definition technology. It's basically to look like an invisible 4K camera on your face. It feels like a second skin. When I don't touch my face, it feels really nice. It feels less sticky now, but it just feels kind of sunscreeny to me. It smells really nice. It smells like sunscreen. It's a really nice smelling sunscreen. It's supposed to make the skin look flawless and feel moisturized. Sunscreen is like a moisturizer, so I can attest to that. Flawless looking skin. I genuinely feel like I look a little airbrushed right now. I'm genuinely, like, I'll leave you with this. I'm genuinely baffled that this worked as well as it did. I'm not in love with it, but I don't hate it. but I don't think I'd buy it again. But I mean, maybe I would. You've seen it here, folks. It's really not that bad. Worth a try. I genuinely say it's worth a try. Not recommending it, but it's worth a try. And I leave you with that. So that's all I have to say. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions about this product, let me know. I'd love to answer some questions about this. Genuinely, I am thoroughly surprised, and I don't hate it. I'm keeping it. It kind of works. And that's really all we wanted. So make sure you're liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will catch you guys next time. So I had to come back and let you guys know. I went to edit everything that I just recorded, and then I looked up at my reflection in my phone, and I feel like it's settled a lot more. That's kind of what I was saying, like it's gotta oxidize a bit, but I genuinely like, this is not, it's not awful. Like I think it might be not a winner, okay? It completed the race. It finished the race. It didn't win, but it's not in last place. You know what I'm saying? It was a good participant, maybe in the top like 50th percentile. And I genuinely feel like I look very airbrushed and glowy, and I am enjoying, it almost looks like a filter's been placed on my face right now. So yeah, that's all I have. That's literally all. I'm done. I'm done speaking. This is the end of the video.